talk about memory management part, which going to be cover segmentation and paging of main memory. Is a part of the Model 3 Session 4 operating system. So here the presentation milestones as follows. Will we see the background, means some of the memory organization technique we discuss, basically static and dynamic partitions, and the swapping and also compaction. So that is a background which helps to discuss the paging concept. So here in this flow, firstly we are going to discuss segmentation. After discussing segmentation, then we will going to discuss the paging, right? So in detail you can see that program can be subdivided into segments, can be divided into segments. So those segments are procedure, maybe function, maybe stack, so on that is. So this segment length may be varies, that there is also maximum size. So the maximum length addressing which consists of two, that is two parts. So that is a segment number and the offset. So further, the similar to dynamic partition and going to be eradicates the internal fragmentation. We have seen in length of this internal and external fragmentations, right? So continuation of this, we'll see that this visible these segmentations are visible, provided as a convenience for organizing the program and data. Typically the programmer will assign programs and data to different segments. So each segment will be look after the function or stack that will be individually we can assign by the programmer. So in view of modular programming, the program or data may be further partitioned into multiple segments. The principal philosophy to the programmer must aware of this maximum size and size of the size limitation, maximum size of the segment and size limitation of the segment, that programmer should aware that. So segmentation and user view of the program. So memory management unit scheme that supports the user view of memory. So that memory management unit is a piece of code which may reside in the CPU premises. It will be work for on behalf of main memory to the CPU. So the program is a collection of segments, and this segment is a logical unit. Segments are the logical unit, such as main program is also one logical unit, procedure one logical unit, and function logical unit. So there is some method of invocation. So that is stacks and stacks, also arrays, that is one segment. So common block will be there to store some data. So logical and global variable, local and global variables. So that is one segment. So like this different segments, that is object program will be there, that is one segment. So the variety of segments out of which some prominent segments are enlisted here, which comes under the logical unit that represents the segments. So in other way, that logical segment with the logical address. So logical address. So we can see that the main program or subroutine. So procedure function, we can put it in a common way, that subroutine. So there is a stack memory similar to the array. Symbol table, that some reserved words are there, function, go, the run, kind of some reserved words we can see in most of the programming language. So those symbol table will be there. Main program. So we have a square root function. So there are several functions are there. One such function called built-in function may be square root function, right? So only few are the major component enlisted under the purview of this logical address going to be generated, because these are the segment logical unit. Segment is a logical unit. So the same one logical address. So logical view of segmentation further we can see in more detail. So the physical memory, how it will be accommodated here. So there is a 2 maybe subroutine, right? So maybe 1 may be main program, right? So 3 may be symbol table, right? So 4 may be square root. So major one will listed here. So these are going to be stored in a memory. So one is what is I assume that one is a main program. So main program. So 4 is what? 4 is maybe square root function. So here. So similarly, after that, this is a contiguous memory. Afterwards, there is a fragments. So whole free space will be there. So 2 free space will be there, and 2 may be subroutine. 2 may be subroutine. So it will be occupied here. So 3 is maybe symbol table, for example. So 3 will be occupied. So after the whole will be there, right? So there is a free space and occupied space. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are occupied. Remaining will be free space. So apart from the resident OS that will be there always, and some vectored memory will be there. So apart from that, so these segments are located here, right? So that is a physical memory space. So architecture, we can see that how this segment will be architectured. So logical address, that is a virtual address, involves in 2 tuple. One is segment number and offset. So that segment number will be there and the offset will be there. So this 2 need to be identified as segment in the memory. So that segment table will be there. So this is a 2-dimensional physical address. It maps to 2-dimensional physical address. Each table entry has a the following base register. So base address will be there. So that contains the starting physical address where the segment reside in a memory. So next one we have limit. So what is the length of the of memory from the base? So that specified the length of the segment length. This earlier is a starting physical address. So together we will find the target address. So one example we have seen discuss in the previous also. Let me see anyhow. CPU generates the logical address. So that will be segment and that offset. So displacement, segment number and offset will be there as we see in 2 tuple. So release the logical address which comprises these 2. So that segment we can number, segment number we can take. So that will go to the limit. So limit and base will be there. So this displacement, that base limit will be less than this limit, no? This limit is less than this, then we can go. Otherwise, it will be interrupted, right? So once it is displacement is less than the base, limit, then this limit and base will be added. So otherwise, it will be error, right? So this what is that, displacement and base will be get added and compute the target address. So it's going to be address that target address. So there one more segment table base register will be there. So it will point to the segment table, so that location in a memory. So the segment table in the location going to be addressed by this segment table base register, right? Segment table base register, which help us to point out. So one more, we have segment table length register. Length STLR indicates the number of segments used by program. Segment number S is a legal if S is less than the STLR, that is segment table length register. Segment number is should be less than this is, then it is a legal. So that physical memory going to be compute. So also it additionally provide the protection for this. So this memory contents with each entry in the symbol table, so it is segment table associates validation bit. 0 is illegal segment, so 1 is a legal, that is, so boolean. Read or write executes the privileges. So protection bits is associated with the segments. So it associated with the segments, it align that is. So code sharing occurs at a segment level. So segment level code sharing will be there. Since the segment vary in length, memory allocates is leads to the dynamic storage allocation problem. So variable size of the segment leads the dynamic storage allocation problem. So anyhow, in more detail, so program contains the logical unit, main program procedure we have seen in the previous slide. So this we can have put it to the logical address, so that we have seen in the earlier also. In more elaborate way, we have a segment table and physical memory along with the logical address. So let's say subroutine segment 0. So segment 0 we have that limit is 1000 and base is 1400, right? So 1400. So here we can have, base is 1400, from that limit is 1000. So base plus the limit is 2400 is the address of that segment 0. Similarly, segment 1, it is a square root 1. So that base is 6300 and limit is 400. So 6400 plus 400, 6700 will be a address of that segment 1, right? 6000 plus 6700 will be address for segment 1. So segment 0, segment 1 we observed in a physical memory. So main program is a segment 2. So that is starting address is 4300 and limit will be 400. So 400 plus this one, it become 4700, right? So the segment 2 will be occupied at 4700. Similarly, segment 3 related to stack. So that is 3200 and limit is 1100. So together will be 4300, right? Segment 3 will be occupied here. So similarly, the segment 4 is a 4700 then onwards 1000. So we can have, so that 5700. So that will be segment 4. So example the same example we can continue in more detailed way. Let's consider subroutine and the offset is a D1, that length, and this may be program counter. So that segment is 0. So this segment is going to be base, that is 1400 and that 1400 and 2400 the end address. So that segment 0 will be occupied. Similarly, that this is a D1 displacement currently executed. So next segment we have that stack use the offset that stack pointer. So this is going to be point here, that what is cut 1100 and 3200 is a base. So this 3200 plus that 4300 will be end address. So that segment 3 we can observe in the memory. So that is a D2 is a upset we have seen, that is a stack top. So similarly other segments possible, so that will be assigned here. So that will be a more elaborate way we can observe that example of segments, how this address, logical address will comes and computed the physical address, and which will point in the memory where that segment actually reside, that we have seen. So further hardware, that CPU generates some logical address or virtual address, so that is going to be compute, so that that what we call it as a simultaneous base there, and that is there, and if it is the less than there, not less than error, otherwise it could be add. So here address translation, so address logical address will come from CPU, and we need to be compute the equivalent physical address, so that address translation is an the additional activity due to this segmentation memory management scheme. So another consequences of unequal size segment is that is no simple relations between logical and physical addresses. So there are the steps we need to be see how to address translated. Extract the segment number as the LMB, that list most significant is LMB bits of the logical address, and we have used this segment number as an index into process symbol table to find the starting physical address of the segment. So compare the offset expressed in the RMB right part, so that M bits, so that left part and right part M bits, to that length of the segment, if the offset is greater than or to the length of the address, is invalid, so that should be less than that. The desired physical address is the sum of the starting physical address and the offset, that is a base plus limit, that we have seen. So this address translation mechanism is a part and parcel of this segmentation memory management scheme, so that has to be looked after. So the further example of conversion this logical address into physical address when paging will be happening. So paging will be discussed in the subsequent discussion. Here anyhow that job will be split into pages, page 0, page 1, page 2. So this is offset, and here we can observe, so there is an internal segment fragmentation in page 2, and this segmentation we have segment 0, segment 1. So this is segment and this is segment, and this is a offset that can see that 752 for example offset for the segment 1. So coming to this translation of this physical address to logical to physical address, so you can see that 16-bit logical address assume for example, so LMB and RMB. So this LMB we have 001 and this 12-bit for the RMB. So here total length is a 16-bit, so that we have 0 and 1 are the segments, and the length you can see process that segment table will be there. So this segment table will be this 4 bits will tell about the segment number. So here according to this segment 1 in the segment table, it is going to be occupy, that is. So here you can see that computation 6-bit physical address will be computed. So that is a slight animation problem, sorry for that. So we'll go to the next slide, so that will be talk about some problems going to be solved. So activities based on the segmentation mechanism of main memory management unit. Compute the physical address for each logical address. Compute the physical address for each logical address is given in the following segment table. If the address generates the segments fault, address generates the a segment fault for 0 comma 99, 2 comma 78, so 1 comma 265, 3 comma 20 222, and 0 comma 111. So these are the what you can say that the segment number is given, and segment number 0 1 2 3. So base for 0 segment 33 base 333, and 112 24 is the length. Similarly 1 2 3, right? For example, segment 3 have 498 base and 302 length. So if so, then we need to be compute the segment fault or yes, segment fault happen or no fault happen. So number, segment number, offset and length, right? So we can have offset is less than the segment length, there is a no fault, otherwise fault. Start location of that segment we need to be compute. So physical address, of course, with that offset and base we can compute. So this is some groundwork based on this data given in the problem. Let we see that 0 and 99. So 0 is a segment number, 99 is offset. So for the what is the length? Length for the 0 segment is 124, right? 124 we can record. So I will repeat once again the problem given. So that first one, that is A, 0 comma 99. 0 is a segment number, 99 is the offset, right? Offset or you can also say base, offset or you can say base. Okay, length will be there 124. So now we can compare 0, offset is less than the segment length, right? 99 is less than the 124, so that is true. So here no fault will be there, so no fault will be there, their segment will be there. So then the starting location is what? 333. It's 0 to 333. So starting address is 330, no? So that 0 to 330, 330, 30, right? So that starting location will be 0 to 330, and physical address we can compute. So 99 plus 300. What is 99 is a base, no? Offset plus base, that is a limit 1 to 199. So that 99 plus 330, 429, right? So 99 plus 330. What is a 330? Is a base they are given in the problem. What is a 33? That 99 is asked for that. What is that? We can call is a limit. We can say limit or offset, right? So both are same. So 99 plus 332 will be 429 is a physical address. Coming to second problem, that is a B, 2 comma 78. Segment number 2, offset is 78, right? So now we can for the segment 2, what is the length? Is 99 again. For segment 2, the length is 99, right? So 99 is recorded here. So now offset is less than the segment length. What is the offset? Offset is 78. What is the segment length? 99. So 78 is less than 99. So offset is less than segment length. Then no fault will be there, right? So no fault will be there. So then we can allocate. So that what is that? 111 is a that segment 2, no? Second segment base is 111. So 111 and plus 78 will be a physical address. So 111 plus 78. 111 how we got? The base they given in the problem itself. The offset is 78. Since this satisfied the condition, offset is less than the segment length. So that yes, in that case we can generate the physical address with help of the corresponding base of the segment 2, and the offset is 78. So 189. So 189 is a physical address for the segment 2. Coming to the C code, that is a problem C, 1 comma 265. 1 is segment number, 265 is the offset. So we can get the length of the segment 1 is 211. So 211 we can copy here. So 211. So now we can compare offset 265. It should be less than this segment length. Segment length is 211, but offset is more, so it is not satisfied. So there is a fault will be here. So that segment fault will be there. So here not possible to accommodate. Hence physical address computation is no meaning, right? Coming to the third, that is a D, 3 comma 222. So 3 is the segment number, 222 is the what is called offset. Then the corresponding length will be 498, right? Corresponding length will be, base will be 498, right? So sorry, 302. So 302, the length is 302. So now we can have 222 is less than 302. So no fault will be there, we can accommodate. So that is a starting location is 498, and the address we can compute 302 plus 222 plus 498, we can have 720. 720 is a physical address. Coming to the last one, that 0 comma 111. So we can have this length will be 302. So what is that? Segment 0. Segment 0 is a 124. So 111 is less than 124. There is no fault. So we can accommodate the 0 to 333 there. So we can have that physical address 111 plus 330 is equal to 441. So that is a physical address. So from this activity we are able to understand more detail about this segmentation. Coming to the alternative one, that called paging memory management. So partition the memory into equal fixed size chunks that are relatively small. So that is a page frame, right? So process is also divided into small fixed chunks of same size. Processes is divided into small fixed size. So memory also divided into small chunks, relatively small. So this memory partition into equal size called frames. Process partition into equal size is called pages, right? So I hope it is more interesting. So memory will be divided into partitions called the equal size frames. Process will be divided into small fixed size chunks called pages, right? So frames and pages. So available chunks of memory is called frames. So available chunks of process is called pages. So let's say process A1 have four pages are there. A1, A2, A1, 4 pages are there, right? So small fixed size. Similarly, that we can say one frame is equal to 1 kilobyte. So one frame, this is one page. So 5 KB, 4 KB. Each one is a 1 KB. So frame size is equal to page size. So similarly, process A3, process A1, process A3 have 4 pages. Similarly, we have process A5. Process A5 have this much pages. So now coming to the memory, we have 16 kilobyte main memory. So 16 kilobyte K memory. So this we can call it as a frames. Here frames. So here we have pages, right? So pages are partition of the memory into fixed small size. Pages are the process will be divided into small equal size. So now we can relate the pages and frames, right? Pages and frames. So let's say A1 of process A1 have 4 pages. So that will be occupied into main memory. So this A1 all this belongs to process A1. Similarly, so process A3, right? A3. So 4 pages will be there occupied into frames. So A3 frame. Similarly, we can have 5 A5. So A5 will be there, and we have other remaining pages will be happening here, right? So we have seen that relation between the pages and frames. So page table is essential like symbol segment table, so maintained by operating system for each process. So contains the frame location for each page in the process. So processor must know how to access the current process. Processor know that. So used by processor to produce a physical address. So anyhow, we can see the logical and physical address here. So partitioning that here we have several partitions, and relative address will be 1500 and 502. So that will be pointing here, and we have a main memory got a physical memory partitioned into frames. That is then frames will be welcome the pages from the process, page 0, page 1, page 2. So internally frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. So that page size is equal to 1K. So this is a internal fragmentation on user memory, that is a free space related to page 2. So here logical address will be generated, so that page is 1 and offset is 478. So this is page 0 and this is page 1. So page 1 and offset is 478. At the end of the page 0 it commences the offset at 478. So that 478 will be tells about the actual page present in the page 1. So here 16-bit logical address will be there. So here left one will be page number, and this will be offset 10-bit offset. So this we can see. So the 6th bit will indicate the page number. So the page will be 1, page 1, first page, not 0. No, this is a 001 indicates the 1. No, 1 that is a first page. So we have that is a page table. So page table have that process page table. So we have 00110 will help us to indicate compute the physical address. So that will be drawn. So 00110 is recorded here, right? So 001 will be came from here and go pointed to the page table. From the page table we can draw the number, that is a 00110, and the remaining 10 bit is as it is stored. So this is a process of conversion the logical into physical address. So the page bit will be taken and go to the page table. There you can draw that correct passing, that what we call it as frame number. So that frame number will help us to compute to physical address. So that 16-bit physical address we are able to obtain. So let's continue the paging model for logical and physical memory. So let's consider page 0, 1, 2, 3. So logical memory. So the page table you can see that here the magical memory. So page table, page 0 and 1 is a page frame. Page 0 and page frame 1 is a page frame. So this page table will establish the relation between this logical memory and this physical memory. So here 0, 1 we can have. So one frame can accommodate the page 0, right? So one frame number 1 will accommodate the page 0. Page 0 is a process partition. Frame number is a physical memory partition, right? So similarly we can go for the page, first page, page 1, that page frame will be 4. Fourth page number 1 will be stored. Similarly 2, page 2 will be page frame 3, 2, 3, right? So in the third page frame, frame number will accommodate the page 2, right? Similarly page 3 will 7, right? So seventh page frame number will accommodate the page 3, right? So here page frame 1 will page 0, page frame 2 is empty, so frame 3 will be accommodate page 2, frame 4 will accommodate page 1, frame 5 and 6 are empty, that holes are fragments on free space. So page frame 7 will be accommodate the page 3. So let consider n is equal to 2 and m is equal to 4. So 32 bit byte memory and 4 byte pages. So this example you can see that. So here you can consider m is equal to 4. 4 pages are there, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3 are frame numbers and pages are ABCD. So here, so next one we can have EFGH, that is a frame numbers are 4, 5, 6, 7. So next we can have IJKL 9, 8, 9, 10, 11. Similarly MNOP, so 12, 13, 15, that is a page table. So page table, this 0 is a 5. So 0, so this is 0 is a 5, fifth location. So can have page table 0 is a 5. 5 means what is that? 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So each have 4, no? 4 this one. So 5 into 4, 5. The what is that frame number will be into 4. Size is 4 of this. So 20 is address for ABCD. So that zeroth what we call zeroth page will be in the location 20th. So there ABCD will be there. So next we can have first one is a what we call sixth. First one is a sixth. So 6 into 4, right? So 4 is a 4 size. 6 is a that location, means that page number, frame number. So 6 into 4, 24. 24 plus offset, that will be a address for this what is called page 1. So that is a 24, right? So 24. So similarly we can have that second one will be a page frame 1. So 1 into 4, 1 into 4. So that will be what we can have IJKLM. No? IJKLM will be there in 2. This is a 0, this is 1, this is 2, right? So IJKLM 2, that is a 1 into 4, that at the 4th location. So we can have similarly 3, third one, that is 2. 2 is a 0, 1, 2. No? This is indicates 2, 3, 2 into 4, 8. 2 into 4, 8. So that is a MN. So 0, 1, 2, 3, correct. 3. This is third one, and 2 is going to be in the memory. So 2 into 4, 8. 8th location will be for MNOP, right? So that is going to be accommodated. So same example continued for further. That is a new process page table will be going to create. So we have a 0 at page 0 at 14th frame. So can have 14th frame will be accommodated page 0. So that is a 13th one will be page 1. So 13th one will be page 1. 13th one will be page 1. So next we can have 18th, right? So here 18th is there. So 18th will be page 2, frame 2, that 18th will be page 2 will be there. So next we can have 20th. This 20th will be what is called third 20th is a third page will going to be sat at the page frame 20, frame 20, that is a page 3. So this will be a new process table we can get, that is. So from this we can discuss that two techniques we have discussed related to the memory management, that segmentation and paging. segmentation and paging. So that we can have segments are that program is divided into variable size segment. We have seen that the procedure segment, function segment, stack segment, and symbol table, right, arrays. So on that program is divided into variable size segments, different size of the segments. So paging, the program is divided into fixed size pages. So process will be divided into fixed size process. So segmentation, user or compiler is responsible for dividing the program into segment. Some of the programs compiler will does automatically this computation, dividing this program into segment, whereas the division into pages is performed by the operating system here. So the segment little privileges are also there for the user. So whereas the paging will be exclusively done by the operating system. So segmentation is slower than the paging. So the segmentation will be it is slower, and this is a faster. So paging will be faster definitely. So here visible to user, this is visible to user, segmentation partitioning it is visible to user. So this is invisible to user because OS will perform. So this internal fragmentation will be removes due to segmentation. No chance of internal fragmentation, because that variable size segments will be help to remove the internal fragmentation. So it suffers from internal fragmentation. So pages is there, no? So since that pages, some of the pages are blank, so it suffers from internal fragmentation. So external fragmentation is there, segmentation cannot remove it. So whereas the no external fragmentation in paging. So paging will be eradicates the external fragmentation. So processor use the segment number offset to calculate the absolute address. We seen that segment number and offset there. So here limit and base, no, uses the page number offset to calculate the offset. There segment number as there, here page number will be utilized. So OS maintains the list of the free holes in the main memory. So that is a unused memory or free space will be there, no? So in terms of holes, so that will be maintained by the operating system. So the OS must maintain free frame list here. So it is supposed to be maintained. So sharing of code in a paging environment. So that is a one copy of read-only re-entrant code shared among the processes. For example, text editor, compilers, window, similar to the multiple threads sharing the same process space. Also useful for inter-process communication if sharing a read-write pages is allowed, that is. So sharing code, especially mutual exclusion, we have seen that. So that private code and data, each process maintains the separate copy of the code and data. So the pages for the private code and data can be appear anywhere in the logical address space. Here you can see that process 2 have editors, editor 1, editor 2, editor 3 and data 2, and their page table will be there. Page table corresponding page frames will be there, 3, 4, 6, 7. Similarly, the other editor called editor 1, the process P1 might have editor 1, 2, 3, data 1. So these page frames are 3, 4, 6, 1. Similarly, you can have process P3, their editors are there. So you can observe here the editor 1, 2, 3 is there in all process, and datas are there different, data 1, data 2, data 3 respectively to their process. So the page table you can observe. So that for example, ED1 have same page frame, ED1 of all process, right, page frame 3, frame 3, ED1, right. So that that kind of we can make it redundant, that is. So we have that phase frame number 3 is a ed1, that is a page ed1. So similarly you can have, so 1 is a data 1 is a data 1 and 7 is also data 2, so 7 is data 2 and this data 3 is a 2, data 3 is a 2, right? So data 1, data 2, data 3 there in this respective pages. So frame, so ed2 you can observe, ed2 is in the fourth frame here in all process, so that is there ed2 and ed3 you can see sixth frame, ed3 of process 1 is 6th frame, ed3 of process 2 is 6, ed3 of process p3 is a 6, so that is a 6th will help to accommodate the ed3 page, right? So that data 2 is at 7th. So hardware you can see for paging, so there is a logical address will be generated, logical address, so that page number and upset. So here page number, that is p is missing here, page number and frame number. So here we will have a TLB. TLB is a translation look side buffer. So translation look side buffer, small data structure will help to establish the relation between this page number and frame number. Page is related to the process or program, frame is related to the memory, right? So here we can see that displacement, we can take that TLB, if this page number will be there, then the corresponding frame number we can withdraw, bring out, so that TLB will be at, that is F and the physical address. And here you can see physical address going to be point at after adding that page number, frame number with the displacement, right? From page number we will get in a TLB, that is a frame number, so that frame number will be added with the displacement, so that will be offset, so we are going to be compute the physical address. So in case of TLB miss occur, in that case we can have page table. So apart from that TLB, there is one more data structure called page table, so similar to segment table. So the additional is a TLB, of course, so the word concept will be there. So there we can draw the frame number, so that frame number will be added with this displacement, will get the complete address. Coming to this recap or remember that points we discussed so far. So that apart from the memory management unit part 1, so there we have discussed the fixed partition of memory. Is memory is divided into number of static partitions at a system generates the time. A process may loaded into partitions which is greater than the size. So what is the strength of this fixed partition? Easy to implement, OS overhead will be less. What is the other points, the drawbacks? Inefficient use of memory due to internal fragmentation. So internal fragmentations are there. Maximum number of active process is fixed here, right? Due to that internal fragmentation. So the other alternative of this dynamic partition. Partitions are created dynamically, so that each process is loaded into partition of exactly the same size that process. So we can equally divide that process into partition exactly of that memory. So here no internal fragmentation is there, so it is more efficient compared to the fixed partition. So inefficient use of processor due to the need for compaction of counter external fragmentation. So compaction will be there, inefficient to this processor due to this compaction. So paging we have seen that main memory will be divided into number of equal size that called frames. process will be divided to equal size, that called pages. So this will be established the relation with the page table, so that pages and frame number. So process is loaded, loading of this goes into available not necessary contiguous frames, that TLB we have seen that. So here the no external fragmentation. So here a small amount of internal fragmentation possible. So segmentation we also discuss. Each process is divided into number of segment, so that the size will be variable. So process is loaded by all of its segments into dynamic partitions, that is need not to be contiguous, that it may be scattered, that no internal fragmentation, improved memory utilization and reduce the overhead tally to this what is a dynamic partition. So here external fragmentation is there, of course it is there. So virtual memory paging we are not yet discussed, that is, but anyhow that has with the simple paging, except that it is not necessary to load all of the pages, process non-resident pages that are resided in the brought into later automatically. So this is an extension of the paging, so that is a virtual paging, only demand pages will be there. So external fragmentation not there, higher degree of multi-programming, large virtual address space will be there. So overhead of complex main memory. So this we have drawn from the book called textbook, that is Abraham Silbert Charts et al. And other reference books of course there. And thank you for patient listening and interest shown memory management part 2, especially what is called segmentation and paging memory management, and their the computation of the logical into physical address computations we have seen with the example. Thanks to coordinator, moderator and subject expert. Thank you one and all.